Infirmary Health is joining the American Heart Association for Little Hats, Big Hearts program. Infirmary Health hospitals will present a little red hat to every baby born during February, which is Heart Month. The goal is to raise awareness for heart defects and heart disease. We're going to learn more from Dr. Teresa Roca with the Diagnostic and Medical Clinic. Good morning, Dr. Roca. Thank you for being with us this morning.
Good morning.
So I was doing some research before the segment, and I found out that a lot of babies and people have heart defects and heart disease in the U.S. About how many babies do you see with heart defects and disease?
Well, the incidence of heart defects in children is 1 in 100. It's actually the most common congenital defect of all defects. And in America, there's about 2 to 4 million Americans living with congenital heart disease.
Right. And so is this curable? Does this, cure the heart disease or the defect after surgery?
About 25% of children who are born with congenital heart disease will require surgery or some type of intervention. Yet many of those won't be really repaired. They will be what we call palliated, where their hearts will be, they'll have surgery in such a way to make things work better, but they will always have the defect and they will require lifelong follow-up.
Right. So this campaign that you guys are doing in the Infirmary Health Hospitals is incredible. So you're having little red hats on all the newborns in the month of February. Tell me a little bit more about the campaign.
Well, the campaign really is all about awareness and making people appreciate the fact that this is something that, people know a lot about childhood cancer and other things, but it's beautiful when these babies are born, the red hats are given to the mother, and it makes them appreciate the fact that if their child is not born with heart disease, how fortunate they are, because the incidence is much greater than people realize.
Right, and I've got to give a hand clap to the marketing team, because who doesn't love seeing a newborn baby in those precious little red knit hats? So I was looking, and if someone wants to get involved, how can they do that?
Well, there will be a link that we'll address on the website, and they can contact people through Infirmary. And it's really kind of neat, because if you see some of the posts that y'all are showing now, there's multiple different versions of little red hats that people have volunteered to make, and it's really very wonderful.
Yeah, and if you want to get involved, you don't just have to make the hats. You can donate your time, whether that's getting them packaged and ready to go, donate some yarn. So you've got to go check out the Infirmary Health website. And I also saw where your first year you guys only had 300 donated hats, and in the past year you had nearly 200,000. So it's incredible, and it's growing, and it's just such a great cause in raising awareness for heart disease and heart defects. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Roca, for being here. And as always, you can find the information at infirmaryhealth.org and at fox10tv.com under the Studio 10 tab. Joe?